behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there, Palm Mash TV. Tom again. Thank you so much for joining us. Another great interview is coming up in just a moment, but before we begin, don't forget about that subscribe and bell buttons below you there, and you're always going to be notified of any new episodes coming your way. And leave a comment on the comment section if you like. We'd love to hear from you there. And don't forget, we have contact info on the description as well as the closing credits at the end of the show, so we hope you'll stay tuned for that. From London, England today, we have MINA, very awesome artist, and I think you're going to agree. And we'll get to that in a second, but here's another quick word from the King Gordon Show, so don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
It is Caden from the Caden Gordon Show, today's best country mix. Check out my show at thecadengordonshow.com.
Okay, we're back, and with us from London, England today, we have MINA. Thanks for joining us, MINA.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you here. So, tell us a little bit about how you got started. I mean, I'm sure you always wanted to be an artist. Maybe you grew up in a musical family. I mean, tell us your...
So I've been singing for as long as I can remember, and growing up, it was just me and my dad, and I think I didn't have a lot of confidence, and I always turned to music. But I never had any singing lessons, and I never got the same opportunities as a lot of other people because we didn't come from a wealthy background. So I just sort of would just sing around and dance around in my living room. And then as I grew up, I obviously entered every school show. I sort of learned to play guitar just through like looking up the chords and giving it a go. And then when within the last year, I went, actually I want to take this seriously and I need to look into how I can further myself and really make this a career. And I reached out to a studio locally to me who do artist development and sort of teach you the ropes, point you in the right direction. And thankfully I found that, and I have now released my first song, and I'm here with you today talking about it all.
Well, that's quite a journey for you, and I'm sure you have many years ahead of you, so I hope you'll continue to make people happy with your music there. Well, what were some of the artists that you grew up with that helped influence you?
I grew up listening to a lot of, well, I had quite a big range of music because my dad grew up playing the drums, and he was very into hip hop. He was very into NWA, Jay-Z. So when I was very little, I think the first song I remember ever listening to was Lionel Richie, I Call It Love. And then I would listen to Rihanna, was a big one that I listened to. And as I grew up, we obviously had artists like Ariana Grande, Rita Ora. I was obviously growing up when One Direction were around, so again, I was definitely one of the girls that was in love with them. And then sort of as I got older, I obviously found more more genres of music. And I definitely feel like the music I produce is very different to the music I listen to, because I like a lot of American rap. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of English rap. I listen to a lot of Lil TJ. And so obviously the music I listen to is very different, but I think the songs that I'm working on, you can hear influences in the beat. But then idol-wise that influenced me, singing-wise, I think I definitely say like Rihanna, Little Mix, Ariana Grande, and especially nowadays, Tate McRae is a big influence for me.
Yeah, that's a wide variety there you mentioned. I think you mentioned One Direction and Lionel Richie and several others. Those are pretty good artists, and some of them are still around today, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, how can we find out more about you? I mean, are you on social media, streaming media? Do you have an official website? Tell everybody about that.
I am on social media, so you can find me on Instagram, TikTok at mina.saker, but it's spelled MINAA.SAKER. On Facebook, I have a page which is just Mina. And you can obviously listen to my music on all platforms. If you obviously type in Mina and then my song name, Gotta Have You, with hopefully many more songs to come.
Okay. Do you have an official web address as well, or do you not?
We had problems with that. I did, but then we had technical issues, so we are working on getting that back up.
Okay, well, check them out on streaming and social media anyway, and look for Mina, and I know you won't be disappointed. Now, this is a great song that you got here. It's called Gotta Have You. It's a great song, as I mentioned. Why don't you tell me a little story about this song? I'm sure there's a great story behind it.
So all my songs I write from personal experiences, and they are how I process my feelings. But it was actually inspired on a night out when I was feeling very like on top of the world, because I feel like nowadays when you go out, you put on your best outfit, you do your hair, you do your makeup, and you can feel so powerful and you feel the best you've ever felt. And it was about not wanting a relationship, because I'd been in a very toxic relationship for 4 years, and I was just sort of making up for lost time, getting used to being single, and I was discovering myself, and I just, I wanted to know who I really was, and I was enjoying being an independent woman. And then I met someone, and I just felt that, like, you know what, if like this is the first time I've ever felt this way about someone, and I'm gonna go for it because I know who I am and I know what I want, and what's the harm in seeing? And I wrote the song about not relying on a relationship, because I feel like nowadays, especially, a lot of young girls feel like they have to be in a relationship, and the whole world revolves around being in a relationship. And my song Gotta Have You is about being in a relationship and knowing who you are, and not being in a relationship just for the sake of saying you've got a boyfriend. And that's why I use the lines, and I want what I want, I know what I want, because you know who you are, and they are adding to your life, they're not your whole life.
Hmm. Well, I know you guys out there are going to love this song too, and we'll get to that in a second. But Mina, I want to thank you again for coming on the show. Come back anytime you want to plug something new. Maybe we'll have you back on sometime.
Thank you so much.
No problem. And here it is, Gotta Have You by Mina, begins right now.
Eyes on you, said I gotta have you. Didn't think twice, didn't care what I'd lose. Put you in my cab, now you in my bedroom. Don't know when we got here, but I'm glad I met you. Ooh, come and kiss my lips, put your hands round my waist. I move how I want, baby, don't make me wait. When I go out, I'll be turning heads. They'll never find a way to my bed. Keep on wishing we were more than friends. Most of these boys won't ever know my name. Don't wanna give them the time of day. Yeah, I know what I want, and I want what I want. Gotta have you, gotta have you. Nobody gonna tell me what to do, tell me what to do. Gotta have you, gotta have you. Want you so bad, these feelings running through my mind all night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll be a mistake, but I don't really care if it feels right. When I go out, I'll be turning heads. They'll never find a way to my bed. Keep on wishing we were more than friends. Most of these boys won't ever know my name. the time of day. Yeah, I know what I want, and I want what I want. Gotta have you, gotta have you. Nobody gonna tell me what to do, tell me what to do. Gotta have you. Gotta have you. I'm the one who decides, don't need a reason. I'm playing this game, got no time for pleasing. You think you know me now? Guess again. I'm in charge, baby, I won't settle for